now we have some text press clocks here, so let's go. 3 minutes. Whoop whoop.
No. We don't build AI for you. You build your AI for your teams. But no worries. Using Runbear, you can build your AI teammates in just 10 minutes without coding or engineering support. Within 1 year, we have attracted more than 175 paying companies, including famous names like BCG, LaserAway, and more. Let's see why. Every team needs different AI agents for different purposes. For example, HR teams may need an onboarding agent that understands the company policies stored in Notion and interacts in Slack. Meanwhile, finance teams, they may need some agent that understands the numbers and fetch the data from the Google Sheets or puzzle and work in the Microsoft Teams, right? But building these kind of AI agent is not accessible to everyone, especially for non-technical teams. That's where Runbear comes in. Using Runbear, anyone can build junior AI teammates in just 10 minutes. It's so simple. You can just select the everyday work tools like HubSpot, Zendesk, Google Drive, Notion, and then invite the AI agent into your favorite communication tools like Slack, Teams, Discord, Zendesk. And you can keep having conversation with them to make it work like your team members. It will learn from it. Let's see an example. LaserAway, one of my best customers. They built an AI agent and then connected it to a Slack channel between support teams and the medical teams. Whenever a support team forwards the medical questions, AI answers on behalf of medical teams. They are saving more than 180 hours every week, and they already have saved more than hundreds of thousands of dollars. Using Runbear, each team can build and train their own AI agent with the unique handle identifier. They can collaborate with each other, and then they can just join the conversations without even calling them. They work like human. And the best part, they keep learning. They keep learning from your conversations so that they can work like your team members. We at Runbear are democratizing AI teammates for non-technical teams. So stop automating your workflows. Instead, train your AI junior teammates. Thank you.
Great jobs now. I'm not an angel investor, but I'm ready to give you my money just because of your voice. So the voice is amazing. Okay, let's start out, Iris.
Yeah, I also really liked your voice. I also really liked the super strong messaging at the beginning. That's it. There's nothing that I didn't like. Great.
Take my money. I thought it was a really great presentation, great business, great thinking. One of the things I was wondering about was why junior teammates? Why just not teammates? And then I feel like the problem you're solving is you can do a few things. You can go buy stuff to go do this, or you can hire more people to do it. That's the problem you're solving. So you're also saving time and money. So maybe highlight that a little sooner.
I have no complaints. It was so good. I called out puzzle midway through the presentation. Very fast on your feet. Well done.
I love your startup. It's not the first time I hear this pitch. It's really cool to see it evolve. I'm trying to find a complaint, but all the presentation that you did, well done, the numbers that you gave, the customer that you pointed, the puzzle mentioned. I'm not sure you said something about, and this is just to pick on something, revenue or growth. Did you mention it?
I didn't mention it.
Because you have it.
Yeah.
You have a good one. Just to pick on something because I must.
Love the presentation. I think you got so much support over there. I did have a question where I was kind of feeling like you're basically asking your customers to train their AI, and do they get to keep that, or does that go to you? So I think that was a question I had where I'm like, well, you know, my employees are going in, putting in all this effort, and what happens to that result?
I think it was a killer presentation, great name, just really well done all across the board. I do have a question around like what is the end game for the AI teammate? Like what happens with it, and then are you marketing to a builder or a buyer? Like do you want a person who does a Zapier integration to go build your thing, or can anyone sort of non-technical do it? And just a word of unsolicited advice, like Mayfield invested in Crunchbase. Mayfield's like one of the central pieces is around AI teammates. So I think you would do well to pitch them up. So that's why.
I agree with other folks that this was super successful. Very clean, like you're obviously doing really well as a company. So it's just how to do better with this presentation. For me, the climax of the presentation was the slide where you showed the laser away. Like it was so specific, the feedback, the fact that it was giving like medical advice, and then maybe it was the next slide where you said they're saving 180 hours a week and they're saving $200,000 or $300,000. But then after that, you stayed with like technical product details, and it kind of felt like lost momentum. Like time is money, so the fact that they're saving that much money should be like so important. And I think for me, I was trying to understand maybe I wonder whether this felt more like a sales presentation for your client and not like a pitch to a venture investor, because I think I also expected, you know, like we expect these genre like conventions, like what's the revenue, what's the growth, what's the next steps, and I wanted to see that stuff, and especially seeing your success with your existing customers. Like I expected that stuff to be so good, and I bet it is. So I wanted to know it, because I feel like this sold me as like your customer, like I should have this. But if I'm an investor, like show me the end game of how this company is gonna do, not just the product, because I think you're gonna go gangbusters, and like show me how much money I'm gonna make.
Great job, super slick, well presented, great product. I'll be maybe the angry voice, but it's just like it's just like two simple things. This is a hot space. I know like 3 other no-code agent builders, just me, and I know there's a lot more. So I think it's critical to have like a slide about competition, what else is out there, and how you're better, and how you're going to win over other companies in this space. And it's great that this is for non-technical folks. So we got to see what the end result looks like, but it might also be great to see just how easy the workflow is of doing the agent training and building for like non-technical folks too, because I think that's your part of your value prop is like how simple you make it. So I would have loved to see that part of the product as well. But great presentation and great job.
Yeah, congratulations on an excellent presentation. This is probably the second A grade I would give tonight. Probably like a 95% if I had to be more specific. So really searching for, you know, because I'm an editor and we can always find feedback to give. I think that the things I liked were great problem solution setup. I love the case study, the clarity of your slides. I think those things, hopefully the other founders and even myself will take away from this. I thought you just crushed it on those key details. In terms of just making it better, I agree. Someone said the momentum story. I agree, you know, any numbers, revenue, customers, just some sense of how quickly you guys are moving, because you did such a great job of presenting the product itself, but I don't know like the trajectory of the company. I'd love to get a sense of some of that motion. And I had one other small thing, but you basically crushed it, so nice work.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you so much. Great job, Snow. And right now, just like